Welcome to the wonderful world of knowledge sharing. You are with Dr. Maharajan. This time in this series, we are discussing about sharing knowledge about management and organization behavior. We are in Unit 4. Can you guess what we are going to do today? Before that, I have a recap of what we have seen so far. So we have studied about types of organization structures, functional organization, divisional organization, matrix organization, and all we discussed. And we have seen about organizational design, how complexity, size, strategy, and all. Then impact of the structures. We also studied about group dynamics. With this, what we are going to learn today. So it's something like conflicts and miscommunications. So yes, we are going to see today about conflicts, types, concepts, and conflict resolution strategies. It's going to be very interesting, not only as a management professional, but also as an individual person. We can apply all this not only in organizations, also in our everyday life. That's the beauty of these concepts. Fine. Having said that, we'll understand the conflict first. First of all, we'll see what is a conflict. What is the definition of a conflict? Conflict is a process actually that occurs when individuals or groups they perceive that their goals, interests, or values are incompatible. That means we do not agree with others. Our ideas are different. We have a difference of opinion. So that is what we say is conflict. Okay, our ideas are different from others. What we want to do, what we say, others do not agree. These all things, a conflict comes up. Understand one thing at the beginning, conflict is not a bad word. Conflicts are inevitable actually. So what are the types of conflicts? They are interpersonal conflicts, intergroup conflicts, and they arising from different diverse sources also. Then conflicts involve multiple dynamics like escalation, that means conflicts go to the next level, maybe sometimes to legals also. And de-escalation, that means reducing the conflicts. And resolution, that is solving the conflict. And it's as its own impact. Fine. So conflicts is inevitable. In some cases, a minimum level of conflicts is good for the organization also. Okay. So let us understand functional and dysfunctional conflicts. Broadly, we divide them into conflicts into two areas, functional and dysfunctional. Functional conflicts, as I said, they are constructive, they are beneficial, they foster innovation and growth. This type of conflicts, like a debate, okay, or a discussion where individuals discuss their ideas, individuals debate themselves. So these type of conflicts, they improve decision making, they boost the creativity, they enhance the problem solving approach. On the other side, on the other end, there are sometimes dysfunctional conflicts, destructive, they are detrimental. Okay, they hinder productivity, they hinder the collaboration, they reduce the morale of the people, they increase the stress, and that leads to poor performance also. So we have functional and dysfunctional conflicts. So conflicts sometimes good, sometimes not so good. It's up to us how we perceive it, how we solve it, how we use it. So let's say we see a case study resolving conflicts at a company. The background is the company faced a conflict between sales and the marketing departments, interdepartmental conflicts, due to conflicts in goals and communication gaps. Generally, conflicts are formed because mainly of communication gaps. The intervention is they appoint a mediator, neutral mediator, agreeable to both the sides. That person facilitates open communication, identifies the underlying issues, and seeking a common ground so that the teams agree. They mutually identify, mutually trust, mutually respect the other teams. The outcome is the conflict was resolved with collaborative approach, leading to improved communications, aligned goals, and then naturally increased productivity. So what are the strategies for conflicts resolution? First stage is generally negotiation. Negotiation means discussing the teams, which may be interpersonal, it may be intergroup also, like we have seen the interdepartmental conflicts. So in this, both the parties they discuss and to reach an agreement, and if they are satisfied, and to both the parties, that's negotiation. In a mediation, a neutral third party, we invite a other person who is agreeable to both the teams. That person facilitates communication and helps the parties to find a mutually acceptable solution. Arbitration is something similar to mediation. Again, a neutral third party is there, but in this case, the decision of that arbitrator, we call that person arbitrator. The process is arbitration. The decision is binding on both the parties. So that is, there are special people who are specialized in arbitration who resolve conflicts. So negotiation, mediation, and arbitration, conflict resolution strategies. So we can, the students can, or with your teammates, whoever, we can have a conflicting scenario. If competing goals are there, we can assume different roles with conflicting perspectives also. We can practice the negotiation, communication, and conflict resolution. Okay, we can do that, and then we can get the feedback. We can practice the art of conflict resolution. So what we have learned today, conflict is inevitable. Okay, there are functional conflicts which are good actually, in fact, which help us in decision making also. So embrace conflict as an opportunity for learning and growth. So effective communication is the key for resolving conflicts, and collaborative solutions that benefit win-win situation. So for further learning, the references are given. I am Dr. Maharajan with you. Happy learning. See you. Bye.